We'll have ourselves a quiet night on our hands with cloud cover streaming in a little bit as we head through the night. Beyond that, not much else. Lows will be in the 20s and some low to mid 30s out there for good measure. But then we keep an eye on tomorrow for another round of unseasonable warmth, which will not only challenge record high temperatures for the day, but in a couple of locations could challenge a record for an all-time warmest December day. We'll go into detail on that coming up. But until then, First at 4 starts right now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group. KELOLAND News, First at 4.
A lack of affordable housing in Sioux Falls. What the biggest gap in Augustana researcher found in the city.
Plus, a butcher shop for locally produced meat. Why the Sioux Center Farmers Co-op wants to set up shop.
And later, giving gifts to children and adults in need. How you can help at Lifescape Angel Trees. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Don Jorgensen.
And I'm Kelly Volk. The budget address given by Governor Noem yesterday covered many items for growth in South Dakota. But there were some things left out of the budget, one of them being child care funds. CEO of MB, Carrie Tejan, says South Dakota is on the cusp of a child care crisis, and these issues need to be addressed.
We're on the cusp of this becoming a significant issue. I kind of liken it to what if we're the 3 months before the pandemic and we could have done some things differently, having known that. That's the situation we're sitting with childcare.
Coming up at 6, Renee Ortiz speaks with a mom about her struggle with childcare with 2 little ones of her own.
The Sioux Falls School District is putting money donated to the school lunch program to use. Now, some of the money paid off the school debt accumulated so far this year. The rest is being used to pay for school lunches for families who just missed out on qualifying for the federal free and reduced meal program. The donated funds are already helping more than 300 families.
The ones that just miss it by that much, they no longer are able to get reduced meals because, as we've heard some stories, $5 or $100 too much in a year that they make. These are the ones that we've got. We're calling them kind of like a gap group that our donors have said we want to make sure their meals are paid for.
The district is also applying matching funds for other families who qualify for the next tier. For every $1 the family pays into their child's lunch fund, the district is adding $3 in donated money.
Sioux Falls is short on housing for extremely low-income households. That's part of the update city councilors heard from an Augustana researcher this week. The updated housing needs assessment says the biggest gap is for studio or one-bedroom apartments. We'll break down more of the numbers later tonight on KELOLAND News.
Well, the city of Sioux Falls is now accepting applications for the 2024 Neighborhood Grant Program. It provides annual funding to neighborhoods registered with the city to complete non-capital projects. Now, these could enhance a neighborhood's livability and involvement, promote a strong sense of community, and benefit the whole neighborhood. Grant awards can range from $500 all the way up to $13,000, depending on the applications and the project's needs. Well, let's get a look at our weather forecast. You can't beat a day like today, but it sounds like we might do it again tomorrow.
It's October, I think, Adam.
I think, maybe. Last I checked, it's December 6th. Christmas is 19 days away. It sure doesn't feel like it out there and barely looks like it outside of the Christmas lights that are strewn about the city and across KELOLAND for that matter. If you're waiting for it to look like Christmas, keep waiting. I'm just going to put that out there right now. 56 right now at the airport. There's a view downtown with a south wind at 6 miles per hour. By the way, our record high today was 59. So we did get pretty close. Meanwhile, out west in Rapid City, 60 right now, but a little more cloud cover out in Pennington County. Southeast wind nice and light at 5 miles per hour. 66 for Winter as well as Valentine. Pierre and Phillip both a 61 apiece. 59 in Spearfish, 65 for Buffalo. 50, though, one of the cooler spots in Watertown, and I'm giving use of the term cooler pretty loosely. 49 Worthington, 51 Spencer, 60 though as you head back toward Yankton. We just haven't had a whole lot to talk about today. Cloud cover, yes, out to the west, kind of thick at times towards Spearfish, Belfouche, Faith, even near Eagle Butte for that matter, but otherwise the wait continues for any kind of appreciable moisture, whether it's frozen or otherwise. That's really going to be one of the main stories that we watch for the next 7 or so days. But one other thing we're going to keep an eye on is the thermometer tomorrow as we challenge record high temperatures once again in many locations, including Sioux Falls at 62. That would break the existing record yesterday for tomorrow rather, of 61. 68 possible in Mitchell as well as Wagner. Up into the northeast, 50s to mid 60s, the former more likely closer to the Prairie Coteau, up into Sisseton, and even down toward Watertown for that matter. Out west, and we'd be surprised if we made a run towards 70 again, down toward Winter, Chamberlain, and Valentine. Upper 50s and low 60s closer to the Wyoming border. But tomorrow is where the unseasonable warmth ends, or at least the egregiously unseasonable warmth, rather. We just don't have a whole lot of cold coming around. More on your 7-day forecast is on the way as we head through the hour.
All right, thanks, Adam. The biggest holiday shopping weekend of the year is well behind us, but not the deals. Some retailers are still pushing deep discounts longer than they say they would. Jeff Wagner with our CBS affiliate in Minnesota checked to see if even better deals will pop up in the future.
Are you finished with your holiday shopping this year?
Just about, like almost. This is like the last thing I had to do.
The shopping doesn't stop, not even after Americans spent more than $22 billion online combined for Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
Did you take advantage of any good sales or deals?
Yep.
Online mostly?
Online, yep.
Then we did the week after Black Friday.
Likely because the deals never ended. On Cyber Monday, retailers filled inboxes with alerts that said last chance and end soon. But what happened over the next few days?
There's more time. We've extended.
It was kind of frustrating because you were panicked on Monday, and then you're like, oh, well, I didn't have to spend all day Monday online.
Did the retailers deceive us?
No, I don't feel that retailers are deliberately really attempting to mislead consumers.
Kim Sauvel is a marketing professor at St. Thomas.
I think really what is happening is they offer a sale. You either get to hit that sale or you miss it. All right. And then they're like, yeah, maybe we didn't have enough people or people didn't have enough time.
And I'd be like, oh, I missed that. And so having that extended sale, I could still jump on. And
it also just removes a sense of urgency. You can always wait. There'll always be another sale.
What led into the extension of some of these big sales?
There are reports right now that the big retailers, Walmart, Target, Kohl's, Macy's, have really done a very good job of managing their inventory heading into the third quarter. So it's not a glut of inventory.
Instead, Sauvel says it's the competitive nature of retailers wanting you to spend money at their store versus others. Meeting sales goals might also motivate extended deals.
When I was in marketing in a retail environment, I know that they would have these sales kind of set up just in case, have it all planned out for online or in email, and then they would, launch it if need be, if they didn't hit a certain number.
Should we believe the best sales are behind us?
I do think we're going to continue to have deals all the way up through the holiday. And even then, knowing they're going to extend a lot of deals and maybe make them better deals after the holiday.
That's good news for bargain hunters, or just more holiday noise to shoppers who take a more relaxed approach.
I just shop for what I like.
Jeff Wagner.
If it's on sale, if it's the wrong size, it doesn't matter.
WCCO News.
Super Saturday, the last Saturday before Christmas, falls on December 23rd this year. It's often the last chance to find good deals and extended hours at stores.
The Sioux Center Farmers Co-op is looking towards the future by opening a butcher shop full of locally sourced meats. The Farmers Cooperative Society has helped thousands of farmers purchase and sell farm commodities since 1907. And now the plan is to reach out to local cattle producers to buy and sell chicken, beef, and pork to the community. The co-op plans to build a 5,400 square foot facility with a smokehouse, coolers, and freezers. The senior director of retail meats with the Farmers Cooperative says this will help farmers more than the co-op.